Hey gang, welcome back to J Daddy's Garage. Today's video, well, I'm at a point of frustration. I have a dog barking. Okay, so my neighbor's dog is barking. We're just gonna have to deal with that. Listen up. I have this Arc Captain welder, MiG 200. I love this thing. I've used other welders. I have a variety of welders in my shop, but I really do love this welder. So if you're interested in getting one of these, I have links in the description below that you can use. By all means, take advantage of that. The other thing I have here is a Harbor Freight welding cart. This is their cheap welding cart that you can get from them. I don't even think it's like maybe 70, 80 bucks, maybe. I'm in a love-hate relationship with this thing. I love it because it's cheap. I hate it because it's cheap. And the reason I hate that, or the reason I hate it the most, is the fact that it's a little small for your welder. In this case, this Arc Captain is hanging off the front here. And secondly, if you have a welder that has a gas fitting coming straight out the back, the bottle is designed to go right up against this thing with this safety chain, and you end up having the hose basically butting into the bottle. That's dumb. I mean, it's dumb. And you don't really want to do that. You could be rupturing your hose and losing gas. Now there are alternatives to this. There are more expensive carts out there, but I think I found this a cheap, simple way to take care of at least this hose fitting and be able to keep using this cart. You could also add some plates under here, push this tank back, and get it away from that fitting. But let me show you what I've come up with, at least for now, to make this more user-friendly. Okay, so here's what I'm running into. This hose right here is being bent over at a 90-degree angle, basically, to clear this tank. Now I can move this forward a little more, and you can still see that is being pushed to the side. Again, you can move the tank back, but how do you fix this situation? Well, I went on Amazon and I found this. This is a 90-degree fitting that will thread into the back of your welder and turn the fitting 90 degrees. So currently I have this shut off and I need to move this tank out of the way. Oh, you know what else? I have another problem. The problem is I have this hose that is about 6 feet long. Now let me move this because I run over this hose all the time. All the time. What do you do with this hose? You sit there and you try to wrap it around something, right? Well, that's part 2 of this. So not only am I going to change this fitting, I also bought these splice fittings. Alright, let me get started on this. Simple enough. Take this off, put this on, and then you can put it whatever angle you want, lock it in. I'm just going to leave it at 90 degrees. In fact, whenever you're turning this, it'll tighten up on itself. So you might want to preset it just a little bit downward if you don't want it to have, you know, the angle changing too much. And then thread this on. And now you've just given yourself room behind the tank. So if I come up, put the tank back in place, I can even slide the welder back. Nothing. It's clearing. Let me turn that a little bit here. So it's if anything, the fitting will just touch the tank, but you can also slide the welder to the side a little bit, give you a little more clearance. So that takes care of that problem. Now, part 2. I don't need 6 feet of hose. I don't need this going all over the place. I also don't need my neighbor's dog barking constantly. So I'm just going to cut this off. I'm just going to pick a spot and cut it. Ta-da! Again, these are available. Again, these are available on Amazon. Do I need 4 of these? No. Was it cheaper to buy them in 4? Yeah. That's going to take a little effort to get that in there. It's kind of sharp on that end. Make note of that. I don't think I want to apply any kind of lubricant to that. I'm going to experiment here. Take my screwdriver and use that for my pressure. At least get that end on. Honestly, I probably don't even need this clamp because it's not like we're pumping 50, 60, 70 psi. Very low pressure on this, but I'll put the clamp on. Okay. Now what I want to do is set the bottle back up. Do I even need that much? I don't know. That's where I'm cutting it. How about that? Yeah, that's going to drive me crazy because I got the clamps going different directions. What was I thinking? It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It's just a clamp. Okay, now what I can do is change this angle a little bit. Can't see. There we go. So I'm going to bring this down just so it's a little more out of the way. Look at that. Okay. This still may not be the best way to address this situation, but now I've got clearance behind that fitting. I don't have an extra whatever length of hose. I mean, that's almost 6 feet of hose that I don't need anymore. Okay. Ta-da! Now it would make sense, take a little bubble soap, check these, make sure it's not leaking. I'm just happy it works. Okay, let's get back to work on the Mustang. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in any of these products that I just showed you, there will be links in the description below as well. And until next time, take care of yourselves. See ya!